Okay, I'm finally getting my Craftsman 80 table saw situated. We had a lot of trouble getting the cut square because it's just this thing's just a piece of junk. Really, it's completely safety deficient. We made our own riving knife at a 16 gauge. And this thing is so hard to set up, it's not worth it. You hear a lot of people talking about buying old saws and they're great and all that, but don't get a Craftsman if you're buying an old saw. Get something else. At least not the 80. Or maybe something a little bit more modern than their first run on the King Sealy type saws. This thing is such a pain in the ass. It is borderline if you even want to deal with it. I had to do some modifications. So let's see if you can see it or not. I don't know. Try and get this focused here. There we go. That's better. So yeah, I know. It's bad, right? Screaming, yelling, don't put holes in the trunnions. Well, I had to. I had to put holes in the trunnions to put adjustment screws to micro adjust the trunnions left to right, because this thing is so off center that we were getting 1/8 of an inch taper, and it's just ridiculous. And I know they have the L bracket that comes over and pushes on the trunnion so you don't have to adjust it. I don't recommend doing this. This was so far out of alignment, I actually had to turn the threads off of the portion of the screw that's underneath the trunnion casting. So this bolt it's an 1-inch long bolt, and only the first 1/4 inch of that bolt actually has threads on it. The rest of it is turned off so that the adjustment screw has more adjustment, and the bolt's in a 17/64 hole, so it has more side-to-side play. The only way to get this thing truly calibrated for vertical was I went to my metal supply and I got an 8-inch disc and I put a hole in it. So we use that to get it vertical, perpendicular to the table. And this thing needs so much modification. I built custom washers for the back, and that's in the other video that I'll post. This thing is just such a nightmare. Unless you're a machinist or you really enjoy suffering, I would not go for this saw. It's just not worth it. That being said, it took a lot of effort to get here, but yeah, it'll work. And we've got the blade lined up to about 1 thou. So yeah, it's pretty well square. I just wanted it to deliver what it promised, a table saw that cuts straight. And this guy is just painful. It's painful to get this thing to work right. Here's a riving knife. So if you're interested, that's what she looks like for the 8-inch blade. And this is a standard 8-inch blade with 5/8 arbor in it, and I had to turn a special shim washer so that this table saw could accept modern blades, because you're not going to find a blade with a 1/2-inch arbor now. You can look, but you ain't gonna find it. So this thing is a complete pain in the ass. So you buy one, beware, be careful. Know what you're getting into. It's probably better just to buy a crappy box store saw and hit the ground running, because this one, we still need a fence for it. There's no fence. So we're going to have to customize a fence or build one from scratch. I don't know yet. We're still on the fence about the fence. That's another $300-400 that needs to go into this thing. Got some pretty nice U-channel here, but we'd still need linear bearings and things to make that happen. She's nice, but royal pain in the ass. So I do not recommend getting one of these things. Couldn't recommend it. The trunnions and alignment is so far out. It's awful. Sorry, it's an AC unit. So that's it for now.